To stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Self-confidence is the feeling that you will be able to use your talents, experiences, and resources to be able to solve problems. This feeling is very important for finding motivation. After all, why do something if you don't think that you will succeed? The problem is that sometimes we can lose our self-confidence. In this video we will talk about 5 ways that we can lose self-confidence, as well as suggestions for finding it again so that you can put it to work by overcoming obstacles. 1. A recent mistake or failure. If you've recently had a setback, whether a relationship that ended on bad terms or a work project that didn't go as planned, making mistakes can be a real drain on your self-confidence. The only real way to recover your self-confidence from this kind of thing is to try something and succeed. Maybe something a little easier this time, though. 2. Someone else's failure. Not being the first person to try something can be particularly daunting, especially if other people have not done well at it in the past. Our own failures can hurt our self-confidence, but so can the past families of others who have taken the same road. It can be easy to wonder who you are, that you would be able to complete a task that others have failed at. All of us have unique experiences, resources, and perspectives, however, and that someone else couldn't do something doesn't necessarily mean that you couldn't. 3. Comparing yourself to others. Watching other people fail can damage self-confidence, but so can watching others succeed, if you have the wrong attitude. If you get in the habit of comparing yourself to other people, it can be easy to forget that no one starts out life a success. Instead of thinking that you could never be as successful as someone else, think that because that person is successful you can be too. 4. Emotional abuse. One way for you to lose your self-confidence is for someone to take it from you. Emotional abuse is when someone else tries to make you feel worthless, usually either because they want you to think that you are dependent on them, or to make themselves feel more important. Because emotional abuse requires some kind of attachment, parents and partners in romantic relationships are the most likely to be emotionally abusive, but anyone can use emotionally abusive tactics. The best way to beat the feelings of inadequacy that can come through emotional abuse is usually to leave the relationship, and possibly pursue therapy. 5. A strong routine. Routines can make us comfortable doing what we're good at, but it can also lead us to forget that we can do other things as well. Leaving an established routine can be uncomfortable, but it can also help us to discover and develop new skills, which can be a great way to boost self-confidence. Hopefully, this video has addressed the reason that you or someone you care about has lost a sense of self-confidence. When you lose your self-confidence because of fear or a recent failure, it can help to regain it by moving cautiously forward and starting with tasks that you are familiar with and know that you can complete. When you have lost your self-confidence because your routine has turned into a rut, the solution is the opposite: to try new things to remind yourself that you are capable of more than you may know. When you lose your self-confidence because someone else is making you feel inferior, whether deliberately or otherwise, the key is to remember that all people have different perspectives and experiences and that no one is inherently more valuable than anyone else. Thank you for watching. For more info, please visit us at www.motivations.com. You may also visit us on Facebook page and Instagram at #motivations. Check on the description below.